म्यूट् मध्ये भवन्तु। आरम्भं करोतु महोदय।
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिः समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। वागार्थविवसंपृक्तौ वागार्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ।
सहना भवतु अपि वदतु।
ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भवन्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
धन्यवादः महोदय। सर्वेषां स्वागतमस्ति। गतसप्ताहे वयं कर्मणि प्रयोग इत्यस्य विषये परिचयं स्वीकृतवन्तः। अद्य अग्रे सरामः। गृहकार्यस्य विषये वा कर्मणि प्रयोगस्य विषये वा यावत् वयं पठितवन्तः, प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा, सन्देहाः सन्ति वा? सुधा महोदय पृच्छतु कृपया।
There are two sentences in E exercise. Shishuhu krandati.
Roditi.
It is akarmaka. There is no karma here.
Astu. We shouldn't have given you that. Astu. Bhavati kim krutavati. No, what did you do for that?
I just wrote krand and left it because in English also we have transitive and intransitive verbs where you can't change it to passive. And there's one more, buddhiman.
Let's go one by one. So I think we should limit our comparison or how do you say that? Taking things from English, we should limit it in any subject, but particularly in Karmani Prayoga. In English, it's extraordinarily limited. In Sanskritam, it's broad, it's an ocean. So the same rules apply. If you don't have karma padam, then do the kriya padam and the kartru padam. So shishuhu krandati, shishuna krandyate. Done. Anantaram.
Buddhiman shankate. It's
बुद्धिमान इत्यस्य तृतीया विभक्ति एकवचन रूपं किम्?
बुद्धिमान.
तृतीया एकवचनम always
Yeah. Buddhimana.
बुद्धिमता.
Buddhimata. Okay. Buddhimata.
Hmm.
Shankyate.
Shankyate. Satya.
Shankyate.
In the
and
next class we will.
From lajjase.
त्वम् इत्यस्य तृतीया विभक्ति एकवचनं किं भवति?
त्वया. लज्जसे.
Same. एवमेव. We will do akarmaka dhatus in the next class. in detail. I didn't notice that we had some questions like that. We shouldn't have given you that before teaching you. But the concept still remains. Wherever you have Kartrupadam, Karta, so this is a good revision. So in Kartari Prayoga, what is the Kartrupadam in? What vibhakti is the?
Prathama vibhakti.
Prathama vibhakti. In Karmani Prayoga?
Tritiya vibhakti.
Tritiya vibhakti. The vachanam follows. If it is ekavachanam, ekavachanam, dvivachanam, dvivachanam, bahuvachanam, bahuvachanam. What about karma padam in Kartari Prayoga? What vibhakti is it?
Dvitiya vibhakti.
Dvitiya vibhakti. What does it become in Karmani Prayoga?
It becomes Prathama vibhakti.
It becomes Prathama vibhakti. And what about the Kriya padam?
The Kriya padam, the Vachanam and the Purusha matches with the Kartrupadam in the Kartari Prayoga. In the Karmani Prayoga, the Karma Padam and the Kriya Padam, the Purusha and Vachana, there is, it matches, there is Sambandham.
Sambandha asti. We will see that in detail today. We just touched upon it last time. But the other thing to remember is in Kartari Prayoga, just like we have, let's only take Lat Lakara. Let's get the concept right and we can extend it to other Lakara. So just like we have Lat Lakara, the 9 forms, Patati, Patataha, Patanti, Patasi, Patasaha, Patat, Patatha, Patami, Patavaha, Patamaha, Lat Lakara, Kartari Prayoga. Same way we will have 3x3 table for Karmani Prayoga. So we saw Patyate, and today we will see the other 8 forms. So just like we use the Lat form of the Kartari Prayoga in Lat form, the regular Lat form in Kartari Prayoga, there is an equivalent Lat form in Karmani Prayoga, and it is important to use those forms, not the Kartari Prayoga form. Spashtam va? Sudha Mahoday?
I didn't hear what you said. It was slightly inaudible.
Na shruyate va?
No, just the last few words that you said, I couldn't hear. Maybe the others.
But I know. That's why I'm asking. Can everybody hear me okay or no?
Yeah, now
we can hear you.
So what I was saying was, just like we have the Lat forms we studied Lat forms for Kartari Prayoga, there are equivalent Lat forms in Karmani Prayoga. And when we are doing Karmani Prayoga, we have to use the Lat forms of the Karmani type, not the Kartari Prayoga. So that is what I was saying. Anye prashnaha sandehaha santi va?
Mahodaya,
एकक्षणं सुन्दरी महोदय अनन्तरं गायत्री महोदय पृच्छतु.
For example, Pachati and is in Parasmaipati, Pachate is in Atmanepati. So if you, because I missed the class last week, will you be saying Pachate?
Pachyate eva. We will study that today.
Okay.
There are no Parasmaipadi or Atmanepadi forms in Karmani Prayoga. It's only Atmanepadi form.
Atmanepadi. Okay.
Pachyate. Gayatri Mahoday, pruchate.
The Grahakarya Mahodaya, that each one, the last one, Tvam Lajjase. So when you write in Karmani Prayoga, Tvaya Lajjate only, right?
Lajjase. That's what I said. When you convert to Karmani Prayoga, you have to use the Karmani Lat form, not the Kartari Lat form. We will do more of that.
I too have the same question. Tvam Lajjase. So Tvaya, that becomes in Tritiya Vibhakti. Something, if there is a karma padam, that becomes Pratama. Then it depends on that, right? Like the verb, the Kriya padam depends on the...
Satyam. So, we didn't teach you that topic, and I missed while proofreading the homework that we gave you some questions that didn't have karma padam. But normally, you take napumsaka ekavachana form when there is no karma padam at a very high level. Why it is and how it is, we will see it in the next class. So, where there are in the gruha karyam, take it as ekavachana. So, lajyase, lajyate, kshemata. Not
Pratama
napumsaka.
Vibhakti. Pratama Purusha Ekavachanam, right?
Pratama Purusha Ekavachanam. I meant to say that. I didn't mean to say Satyam, Napumsakalinga.
Dhanyavad.
We will
Also,
see.
Mahadaya. Sorry. Also,
No, no.
Mahadaya. Maya Devaha. Maya Devaha dash nam. Maya Devaha. I wrote namye.
Why?
Because it is aham devam namami. So
we didn't even study namye. We didn't study namye. We only studied namyate. Why did you write namye?
I checked. I checked and wrote.
Adya Patama. We will study all those today. Good doubt. That is why we are going very slow with Karmani Prayoga. It's a hard shift from what we have studied for the last 1.5 years to suddenly say this becomes Tritiya Vibhakti, that becomes Prathama. It's hard. I agree with you. We will go very slowly. We'll go as slow as all of you.
Dhanyavad.
Eka Kshanam Chaitra Mahodaya, Ramu Mahodaya, he asked us. He started.
Vikasati Dhatu Kasti.
Vikasati. Kopi vadati va? Anybody?
Kastatu Mahodaya.
Aham na smarami.
There is no kas dhatu.
Kastatu Mahodaya.
There is no kas dhatu.
Kas dhatu.
I think V asti atra. V is the upasarga.
There is upasarga.
V is upasarga.
Kas I didn't find any dhatu.
Trapashyatu. Can you see my screen, Mahodaya? So in Sanskrit Abhyas .in, you can actually give the entire form. You don't need to figure out the dhatu. So even with the upasarga, if you give it, it will tell you this is the upasarga and this is the dhatu.
Okay. Thank you.
Chaitra Mahodaya, pruchyat. Chintana.
I'm a little confused about this second line of the Subhashitam, which has been given for the homework, Mahodaya. So there it says, Trunai ra rabhyate. I got the Sandhi part. We are supposed to identify the Sandhi and do the Sandhi Vicheda. I got that part, but then Trunai ra rabhyate. So Arabhya, I know it is an Avyaya Padam. So Arabhyate, I was wondering, like, how can it be a Kriya Padam? So I'm having my doubts.
It's a lat lakara form, right? Arabhyate, arabhyete, arabhyante.
Kintu Arabhya is an indeclinable, right? So, and then what about the dhatu? So that also I'm confused regarding that.
Yes. Pashyama.
Arabhya is lyap, no?
Arabhya is lyap. Satyam.
But Arabhya is something which we learned last year, right? I mean, that since or from. So I thought it is that one. I mean.
But everything is derived from dhatus, no? Atra pashyatu. Arabhyate. So it says that A is the upasarga, Rab is the dhatu, and it says Karmani Prayoga Lat Lakara. So Rabhiti dhatu asti. So Arabhya is the lyap form we studied. So all these lyap and other forms, they are all derived from dhatus only.
Then what was that Arabhya which we studied last year? Like from or since?
Lyap form. Adya Arabhya vayam karmani prayoga vishaye pathamaha. So starting today we will study karmani prayoga. But there Arabhya is lyap form. Lyabantam, as they say. Lyap pratyaya.
Astu Mahodaya. Dhanyavad.
So if you remember, Twa and Lyap, right? Twa is used with no upasarga. Lyap is used when there is a upasarga. So upasarga, what does it apply to? What does upasargas apply to? Where do we use upasargas?
With dhatus.
With dhatus, right? To dhatu only we put upasarga. Is it all connecting now? Astu. I will make sure I read every question in the homework. I didn't have the time to do it. This time I will make sure to do that. Astu. Can you all see my screen or no? Idanim drishyate va?
Mode.
Astu. So we studied this last time. Chhatrah shlokam pathati abhyasam likhati devim namami. They become shlokah pathyate abhyasah likhyate devi namyate. In karmani prayoga, these are all the same things that we discussed just now. So in kartari prayoga, karta is in prathama vibhakti, kriya is in an appropriate lat form, and karma is in the ditya vibhakti. Whereas in karmani prayoga, karta is in tritiya, karma is in prathama, and kriya takes the appropriate lat form. And to get the lat appropriate lakara form, any lakara. So just like we have lat, rut, lot, lung, etc. in kartari prayoga, we have equivalent forms in karmani prayoga. And to get to the lat form in ekavachana, we add ya and te to the dhatu. I'm getting a feedback. Can everybody please mute yourself? Dhanyavadaha. So you take the dhatu and add ya plus te to get the ekavachana lat form of that dhatu. So pat yate, lik yate, nam yate. There are other forms also which we will look at today. So this goes back to what I was saying. Sarvada atmane pada rupam eva bhavati. So that what do we mean by that? So we studied this kartari form. Pathati, pathatah, pathanti, pathasi, patathaha, patatha, pathami, patavaha, pathamaha. And then we studied this form, patyate. What does patyate mean? Angla bhashaya.
Is read.
Is read.
Is read. So that is in ekavachana, prathama purusha ekavachana. There are forms, of course, for dvivachana, bahuvachana, and for madhyama purusha and uttama purusha. So pathyate, pathyete, pathyante, patyase, patyethe, patyadve, patye, patyavahe, patyamahe. So the antas are very almost always all the karmani lat forms or all the karmani lakara forms, they have very similar endings. Whereas in kartari prayoga, if it is parasmaipadi, titaha anti. Whereas atmanepadi, it is te, ete, ante. So we have this distinction. Parantu karmani prayoge, and we saw other exceptions also. Parantu karmani prayoge, almost always te, ete, ante, se, he, adve, ye, avahe, amahe. So you take the dhatu and you add these antas and you will get these forms. So the kartari forms are easier to learn because there is a consistency. So pathyate, patyete, patyante. That is the equivalent for the pat dhatu for kartari. In kartari, we also have atmanepadi dhatu. Vandate, vandete, vandante, vandase, vandethe, vandadve, vande, vandavahe, vandamahe. Parantu, karmani prayoge, there is no separate atmanepadi and parasmaipadi form. Whether the dhatu is in parasmaipadi or atmanepadi, there is only one form in karmani prayoga, and it is the atmanepadi form. So pat dhatu also is patyate, vand dhatu is also vandyate. Whereas in kartari it is patati versus vandate, parantu karmani prayoge it is patyate and vandyate only. There is no distinct parasmaipadi and atmanepadi form. So for the vand dhatu, karmani prayoga becomes vandyate. So vand plus ya plus te, as we saw. Just like pat plus ya plus te. So vand ya te, vandyate, vandyete, vandyante. So te, ete, ante, se, the, ethe, adhve, and then a, avahe, amahe. So take the dhatu, ya, add ya, and te, ete, ante, se, ethe, adhve, a, avahe, amahe. If you remember this pattern, the lat forms you can always derive. So what do we mean then by saying, so here we saw two different dhatus. The pat dhatu exists in parasmaipada padi, vand dhatu exists in atmanepadi, and we saw that the karmani form are in the atmanepadi form only. What about dhatus that are that exist in both ubhayapadi dhatu, like the pach dhatu? What happens in that case? So in kartari, it is pachati, pachatah, pachanti, whereas the same dhatu in atmanepadi, pachate, pachete, pachante. Parantu, as I said, in karmani prayoga, there is no distinct atmanepadi or parasmaipadi forms. It is always in the atmanepadi form. It is only one form. Pachyate, pachyete, pachyante, pachyase, pachyethe, pachyadve, pachye, pachyavahe, pachyamahe. So the endings are the same as we studied for pat dhatu and van dhatu. Te, ete, ante, se, ethe, adve, e, avahe, amahe. And whether in kartari we have parasmaipadi or atmanepadi form, in karmani there is only one form, which is the atmanepadi form. Spashtam va? Prashnaha santi va? So while the Karmani Prayoga takes a little bit of time to get used to, it is easier to learn because there is a whole lot more consistency, both in terms of the antas and also the form, right? As we saw last time, for example, drush dhatu. What does it become in Kartari? Pashyati. Pashyati, pashyataha, pashyanti. Whereas in Karmani Prayoga, drushye, drushyate, drushyante. Drushyate, drushyate, drushyante. That's all. So there is a consistency in that aspect also. Wherever you, whatever dhatu form is there, it is easier to derive the lakara. Whereas in Kartari Prayoga, there are lots of these exceptions. There seems to be mismatch between the dhatu name and the lakara. Astu. So this is what we saw. Kartrupadam, Trutiya Vibhakti, Karmapadam, Prathama Vibhakti, and there are all the various lakara forms. So, like in Kartari Prayoga, there is a relationship between the Kartrupadam and the Kriyapadam in terms of Vachana and Purusha. So what do we mean by that? Anybody? Can you give one example of what Vachana Sambandha means in Kartari Prayoga? Whatever we studied so far.
The Kriya will have the same Vachana as the Karta.
Udaharan dadatu Mahodaya. Balakaha pathati.
So Balaka is Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachan. So the Kriya will also be in Ekavachan, Patati.
Pathati, Prathama Purusha. So Balakaha pathati, Balakau
Patataha, right?
Patataha, Balakaha
Patanti.
Pathanti. So that is the sambandha between Kartrupadam and the Kriyapadam in terms of Vachana. And what about Purusha? Purusha Sambandha, which is taken in Kartari Prayoga. Udaharanam.
Shall I give Mahodaya?
Vadatu Gayatri Mahodaya.
Tvam patasi, Madhyam Purusha. Then Uttam Purusha, Aham patami.
Aham pathami. Balakaha pathati, tvam pathasi, aham pathami.
Aham patami.
So
Yuvam.
that's okay. That's okay. Dhanyavadaha. So when the karta is balakaha, it is kriya is pathati. When karta is tvam, it is pathasi. When the karta is aham, it becomes pathami. So when the kartrupadam is different, the kriya padam also changes. So that is what we mean by purusha sambandha. And it doesn't matter what the karma padam is. Aham pustakam pathami, balakaha pustakam pathati, tvam pustakam pathasi. So whether it is pustakam or pustake or pustakam, pustake, pustakani, whether it is pustakani, that doesn't affect whether it is pathati, pathami or pathasi. The pathati, pathami, pathasi depends upon the karta, but whether it is balakaha or tvam or aham. So that is the sambandha, and that is why it is kartari prayoga. So there karta is pradhana. Now it is different with karmani prayoga. In Karmani Prayoga, what happens is the Kriyapada tasya sambandha Karmapadasya sambandha asti. So the Kriya, Vachana and Purusha, the type of relationship is still the same. It is between Vachana and Purusha. So the Vachana and Purusha of the Kriya, instead of the Karta, it is now dependent on the Vachana and Purusha of the Karma Pada. What do we mean by that? So, Chhatrena Shlokaha पठ्यते रीटा महोदय पठतु छात्रेण श्लोकः पठ्यते
छात्रेण श्लोकः पठ्यते छात्रेण श्लोकौ पठ्यते पठ्येते छात्रेण श्लोकाः पठ्यन्ते
प्रथमवाक्यस्य अर्थः कः
the shloka is read by a student
सत्यं by the student by a student द्वितीयस्य अर्थः प्रयत्नं करोतु
two shlokas are being read by student
so shlokah so this is the karma padam so we know karma padam will be in prathama vibhakti so shlokah shlokau shlokaah so as you can notice when the shloka ekavachane asti chet श्लोकः पठ्यते श्लोकौ पठ्येते श्लोकाः पठ्यन्ते so this is not dependent on this so let us see what do you think will happen when there are two students छात्रेण is ekavachana what is dvivachana छात्रा तृतीया विभक्ति छात्राभ्यां छात्राभ्यां श्लोकः what will it be
it will be patyate only I think
patyate only because this vachana of this is dependent on vachana of this not on vachana of this so if it is many chhatras then what will it be here in this case many chatras are reading one shloka or being read by
छात्रैः श्लोकः पठ्यते
छात्रेण श्लोकः पठ्यते छात्राभ्यां श्लोकः पठ्यते छात्रैः श्लोकः पठ्यते so whether it is pathyate pathyete or pathyante it depends only on the vachana of the karma padam if it is one shloka shlokah pathyate two shlokas shlokau pathyate many shlokas shlokaah pathyante it does not matter how many students are reading artha can be in any vachana it doesn't really matter only what matters to determine the vachana of the kriya padam is the vachana of the karma padam so that is called the vachana sambandha what do we mean by purusha sambandha kanchan mahoday कृपया पठतु
महोदय बालकेन सह दृश्यते
अर्थः कः
बालकेन he is seeing the child he is being seen by the child is being seen by him
balakena
okay no, he is being seen by the child
by the boy he is seen drishyate is seen saha he balakena by the boy so balakena saha drishyate now so द्वितीयं वाक्यं पठतु
बालकेन त्वं दृश्यसे they too are seen by the boy
what is tvam
it is you are seen by the boy
vachanam what is the vachanam of tvam
madhyama purusha ekavachanam
ekavachana eva you not they.
You are
Antimam
seen by the
vakyam.
boy.
You are being seen by the boy, or you are seen by the boy. Antimam.
Balakena aham drishye. I am seen by the boy.
I am seen by the boy. Satyam. So, whether it is drushyate or drushyase or drushye is determined by the purusha of the karma padam. If it is saha, then it is drushyate. If it is tvam, it is drushyate. If it is aham, drushye. And just like here, it does not matter whether it is balakena or balakabhyam or balakaihi or so let us say if it's a balika. Kanchan Mahoday, if it is balika, kim bhavati?
Balikaya saha drishyate.
Whether it is balakena or balikaya, it will still remain saha drishyate. So this in no way affects this. The only thing that affects this is this. So kriya is dependent only on the karma. So the vachana, whether the kriya should be in ekavachana, dvivachana or bahuvachana is determined by whether the karma padam is in ekavachana, dvivachana or bahuvachana. Same way, whether the kriya is in prathama purusha, madhyama purusha or uttama purusha is determined by the type of the karma padam, not on the kartru. Spashtam va? We'll do lots of abhyasa so that it becomes ingrained in our mind. Let us look at the vachana sambandha in a little bit more detail. So as we said, chatrena shlokah pathyate. Harsha Mahoday. Dvivachane, I think we just said this.
Chatrabhyam shlokah pathyate.
Let us vary the karma padam. Chatrena shlokah pathyate. Two shlokas.
Chatrena sloko pathyate.
Shlokau pathyate. Many shlokas.
Chatrena slokaha patye. No, sorry. Pathyate pathyante. Chatrena slokaha pathyante.
Pathyate pathyate pathyante. Shlokah pathyate. Shlokau pathyate. Shlokaah pathyante. Now, let us change this one chhatra to two chhatras and repeat the same three statements. Kim bhavati?
Chatrabhyam slokah pathyate.
Chatrabhyam ekakshanam. Chatrabhyam shlokah patyate. So, chatrena api shlokah patyate. Chatrabhyam api shlokah patyate eva. So, whether it is one chhatra or two chatras, the kriya padam will not change. It will only change when it is two chatras reading two shlokas. Harsha Mahoday.
It is two chatras reading one slok.
No, two. We have done one already. Two shlokas.
Now two. Okay. Chatrabhyam sloko pathyate.
Chatrabhyam shlokau pathyate. So, chatrena shlokau pathyate, chatrabhyam api shlokau pathyate. So, pathyate depends only whether this is on whether this is shlokau. It does not depend on whether it is chatrena or chatrabhyam. So, two students are reading many shlokas in bhavati.
Chatrabhyam slokaha pathyante.
Chatraha shlokaha pathyante. So again, whether it is pathyate, pathyate or patyante depends on this, not on this. Astu. Sumitra Mahoday, many students are reading one shloka.
Many students are reading
One shloka. One shloka.
one. Okay. छात्रैः श्लोकः पठ्यते.
छात्रैः श्लोकः पठ्यते. Many students are reading two shlokas.
छात्रैः श्लोकौ पठ्येते.
पठ्येते. And then last combination.
छात्रैः श्लोकाः पठ्यन्ते.
छात्रैः श्लोकाः पठ्यन्ते. So पठ्यते, पठ्येते, पठ्यन्ते is determined by whether it is श्लोकः, श्लोकौ, श्लोकाः. स्पष्टं वा? प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा?
Bhanu Mahoday, this chatra. Okay. This the plural which we have done, it is chatrai, like masculine then. Or it could be masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter.
पुल्लिङ्गं वा स्त्रीलिङ्गं वा, it doesn't matter. Either ekavachana, dvivachana or bahuvachana, it does not matter whether it is pullinga or strilinga or napunsakalinga. Chhatrena, chhatra asti chet, strilinga asti chet, kim bhavati? Take this one. How will you convert?
Like chatrena. No, chatra, then it would be chatrena. Same thing.
No. Lataa, Sita. So what is the tritiya ekavachanam?
Lataa, Latya.
Lataya.
Lataya.
So Chatraya.
Chatraya. Okay.
Chatraya shlokaha pathyate only. So whether it is Chatrena or Chatraya or Mitrena, that is a Napumsakalinga. Mitrena shlokaha pathyate. So the linga of the kartrupadam does not change anything.
Yes.
The linga or vachana of the kartrupadam does not change anything.
Okay. Mahoday.
Kalpana Mahoday, let's do one more experiment. Instead of chatrena, by the boy, let us say by me. Kim bhavati?
By me.
Aham
Shlokah
Pathami. Shlokam Pathami. That is Kartari Prayoga. The same first Vakyam in Karmani Prayoga, what will it become?
Maya. Maya Shlokah Pathaye.
No, Shlokaha Pathyate only. So whether it is Pathyate, Aham. So you can change anything you want with respect to the Kartrupadam. That does not change anything with the Kriya Padam. It depends only on what is the Karma Padam. So if it is my Aham, then Maya Shlokaha Pathyate only. By me, the Shloka is read. Confused? So this is why it is called Karmani Prayoga. Because everything about the Kriya Padam is determined by the Karma Padam. Karta, it does not really matter. So what is the action? The action is read. So whether one book is read or two books are read, even if you take it in English, right? One book is read, many books are read. So by the boy or by the girl or by me, is it changing? By me, one book is read. By the girl, one book is read. By them, one book is read. So by me, by the girl, by many people, nothing is changing the is read portion. Same thing in Sanskritam. Balakena pustakah patyate. Tvaya pustakah patyate by you. Maya pustakah patyate by me. Taihi pustakah patyate by them. So as long as it is one pustaka, it is patyate.
And
so
if
far,
I want, sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
Vadat.
The book is read by him, then it would be then ten shlokah patyate.
Satyam. Tena shlokah patyate by him. Satyam. Prashnaः सन्ति वा अत्र? Ask. This is a little confusing. I agree with that. We'll go slowly. Even if we spend all day on one slide, I'm okay doing that. So this is the same thing in graphical format. Chinta nasti. Agre gacchamaha. We'll do only the vachana part first. So Atra kim asti ityukte shloka, this is the pratipadikam, and ghosh, this is the dhatu. So shlokaha ghoshyate means the shloka is being uttered or ghoshana uttered loudly. Let us take it that way. So shlokaha ghoshyate, the shloka is uttered. By whom, it doesn't really matter, right? Just like we saw here, whether it is chatrena or chatrabhyam or chatraihi, what matters is shlokaha patyate. It doesn't really matter whether it is one chatra, two chatras, or many chatras, but as long as it is shlokaha, it will be patyate. So the karta doesn't really matter. Who is doing the pathanam is not really important. What is being done is more important. So shlokaha ghoshyate, shlokau ghoshyate, shlokaha ghoshyante. So this is the portion that we want to revise for now. In the next abhyasa, we will add back the karta. So udaharanartham patha. So this is the pratipadikam. Pat is the dhatu. So pathaha patyate, pathau patyete, pathaha patyante. So let us do the other abhyasas in a similar fashion. Sri Vidya Mahodaya.
Katha likhyate. Kathau katha
akaranta strilinga.
Kathau likhyate.
Sita, what is so this should
Sita sitaha. Kathe likhyate. Kathaha likhyante.
Kathaha likhyante. Uttamam. Kasya kramaha asti? Ramu Mahodaya.
Bhojanah kadyate.
I think bhojanam is napumsakalingam, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Bhojanam kadyate. Bhojanau
phalam phalam phale phalani.
Bhojani. Bhojane kadyate.
Bahuvachanam. Phalam phale phalani.
Phalani. Bhojanani kadyante.
So I am not 100% sure whether it is Napumsaka or Pullinga. For today, it doesn't matter. For Abhyasa's sake, let us take it as Napumsakalinga. So Bhojanaha Khadyate. What does that mean?
Food is being eaten.
One food is being eaten. By whom? We don't care. We don't care. Bhojane Khadyate. What does that mean?
Two food is being eaten.
Two foods are being eaten. And Bahuvachana, what will it be? Bhojanani?
Many food are being eaten.
Many foods are being eaten. By whom? We don't care.
Okay.
Uttama. Narayanan Mahodaya.
लेखनी स्थाप्यते
Nadi. Nadi.
It's already there. Like lekani stapyete.
Stapyate only. You said that correctly. Ekavachana. Dvivachana kim bhavati? Meera Mahodaya, don't answer.
Okay.
Lekanyo. Lekanyo stapyete. Lekanyah stapyante.
Artha kaha?
Once lekani stapyate lekani is pen is kept.
Kept.
One pen is kept, two pens are kept, three more than two pens are kept.
Uttama. Bala Mahodaya. Patra Napumsakalinga.
Bahuvachanam prakshal. So it will be patrani prakshalyante.
Uttamam. Patrani prakshalyante. Artha kaha?
The leaves or the papers are being washed.
Papers, that will be patrani. Patrani.
Patra will be leaves or vessels.
No, that vessel. Leaf is also patra.
So this is patra means vessels. Patram in Tamil.
Satyam. Patram. Same. Tamil, Telugu, I think other languages also.
Dhanyawada.
Hindi also. Uttama. Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam api vadatu Mahodaya.
Patram prakshalyate. Patre prakshalyete.
Patrani prakshalyante. Uttama.
Patrani prakshalyante. We've already. Dhanyawada.
Hemant. Dhanyawada.
Mitra. So Napusapulingam. Mitram mil. Mitram milyate. Mitre milyate. Mitrani milyante.
So we don't have to struggle too much with the ending form. Mil asti chet milyate. Ya te add ya and te add ya e te ya ante. So we can more or less blindly apply this. Dhanyawadaha. Hina Mahodaya. हीना महोदय अस्ति वा? अस्तु, रोहिणी महोदय.
कृष्णः निन्द्यते कृष्णौ निन्द्येते कृष्णाः निन्द्यन्ते.
अर्थः कः?
Krishna is Ninda, it's
blame iti svikurmah.
Blamed. Krishna is blamed. To Krishna are blamed. and
Many
more than
Krishna, Satya.
many Krishna, more than two are blamed. Blamed. Yeah.
Satya. Uttamam.
Yeah.
Rohini Mahoday. Rohini Mahoday. अस्ति वा रोहिणी महोदय? वदतु महोदय.
चोराः ताड्यन्ते.
I could not hear the whole thing. पुनः वदतु एकवारं.
चोरः ताड्यते. चोरौ ताड्यते. चोराः ताड्यन्ते.
उत्तमं. मीरा महोदय. Do it in all vachanas, please. Do it in all vachanas.
पुत्रः तर्ज्यते. पुत्रौ तर्ज्येते. पुत्राः तर्ज्यन्ते.
अर्थः कः?
The son is beaten.
Tarjana, I think, is scolded.
Scold, tarjayati. Yeah.
One son is scolded, two sons are scolded, many sons are scolded.
Yes, many sons.
Uttama. Vijay Mahodaya. Vijay Mahodaya.
Sorry, Mahodaya, I'm on a call. Sorry.
Chinta nasti. You come back when you're done. Prashant Mahodaya.
Mahodaya.
Karos.
Varta kathyate. And then Varta, which it is feminine.
Trilinga. Varta, Sita.
Yes, Varta and then Varte. Kathyate. And then Vartaha Kathyante.
Uttamam. Viraj Mahodaya. Napumsakalinga. Navanita is Napumsakalinga. Prashant Mahodaya, please mute yourself.
Navanitam choryate. Navanite choryete. Navanitani choryante.
Uttamam. Sudha Mahodaya.
Gruham marjyate. Gruhe marjyete. Gruhani marjyante.
Uttamam. Now that we have seen the relationship between the Kriya Padam and the Karma Padam in terms of Vachana, let us now make it slightly complicated by adding the Karta also. So, Udaharanartham, same thing. So, Shloka and Ghosha. So, Balakena Shlokaha Ghoshyate or Balikaya Shlokaha Ghoshyate. That's all. And then the Shlokaha, Shlokau, Shlokaha. Let's do it that way. Chaitra Mahoday. Take either one. It doesn't matter.
Balika Patham Pathyate.
Trutiya Vibhakti.
Patham, okay, I thought Patham is Napumsakalinga. Okay. Balika.
No, that's not what I'm saying. This is now the Karta, this is Karma, this is Kriya. Kartrupadasya Vibhakti kim bhavati?
Astu Mahodaya. Balikaya. Balikaya Patham Pathyate.
Patham na. Pathaha.
Patha, okay.
Pullinga asti.
Pullinga, astu Mahodaya. Balikaya Pathaha Pathyate. Balikabhyam.
We'll keep, so since karta is secondary, let us keep it ekavachanam only. Balikaya only. Let us vary the vachanam of the karma pada.
Astu Maharya. So Balikaya pataha pathyate. Balikaya pathau pathyete. Balikaya pathaha na pathe pathyante.
Pataha pathaha.
No, for some reason, that pata is Napumsakalinga that's coming to my mind, so I'm making that mistake.
Pullinga.
Pullinga.
Just like abhyasa. Abhyasa is not Napumsaka, it is Pullinga. Gayatri Mahoday. Let us keep ekavachana only for karta. You can pick pullinga or strilinga, it's up to you. Let us only vary the vachana of the karma pada. Karot.
Lekena kata likyate.
Lekhakena. Lekhena na lekhakena.
Lekakena kata likyate. Lekikaya kata likyate.
It will be the same. You don't need to do both. Take only one. Chinta karot. Now
Lekikaya kata likyate.
Dvivachana katha.
Dvivachana kate.
Sampurnam vadatu.
Okay. Lekikaya kate likyate. Lekikaya kataha likyante.
Likhyante. Uttama. Srividya Mahoday. Srividya Mahoday. Gayatri Mahoday, mute karotu krupya. Astu. Srividya Mahoday nasti. Rita Mahoday.
Mahila bhojanam khadyate.
What will this become?
Mahilaya.
Don't forget, you have to do this in Tritiya Vibhakti.
Mahilaya bhojanam khadyate. Mahilaya bhojane khadyate. Mahilaya bhojanani khadyante.
Uttama. Sudha Mahoday.
Bhojanam is Napumsakalinga only.
Astu, dhanyavadah. Sudha Mahoday.
Chhatraya lekhini. Lekhanya. No, lekhini sthapyate.
So here's an easy way. So this is given in the proper order for us. Karta, karma, kriya. So what vibhakti will the karta be in?
Tritiya Vibhakti.
Karma
will be in the Prathama Vibhakti.
And kriya will have the appropriate lakara. So now do it.
Chhatraya lekhini sthapyate. Chhatraya lekhinyau sthapyate. Chhatraya lekhinyaha sthapyante.
It is not lekhini, it is lekhani, but you are essentially correct. Chintanasti, you are correct. Uttama. Sundari Mahoday.
Sevakena.
Do this in all vachanas.
Sevakena patram प्रक्षाल्यते. करेक्ट् महोदय?
आमां सत्यं करोतु.
प्रक्षाल्यते.
अनन्तरं
सेवकेन पात्रेण प्रक्षाल्येते.
Why is it patrena?
सेवकेन
No, wait.
पात्राणि
Why is it patrena?
पात्रं पात्रे पात्रेण पात्राणि sorry पात्राणि. So सेवकेन पात्राणि प्रक्षाल्यन्ते.
सेवकेन पात्रं प्रक्षाल्यते. पात्रे
प्रक्षाल्यते. पात्राणि प्रक्षाल्यते. प्रक्षाल्यते.
Let me say. सेवकेन पात्रं प्रक्षाल्यते. पात्रे प्रक्षाल्यते. पात्राणि प्रक्षाल्यन्ते. धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः.
कंचन महोदय.
महोदय, तेन मित्रं मिल्यते. तेन मित्रे मिल्येते. तेन मित्राणि मिल्यन्ते.
उत्तमम्. If you take it as स्त्रीलिंग,
तया मित्रं मिल्यते. तया मित्रे मिल्येते. तया मित्राणि मिल्यन्ते.
if you take स्त्रीलिंग बहुवचन here,
स्त्रीलिंग बहुवचन, it will be ताभिः मित्रं मिल्यते. ताभिः मित्रे मिल्येते. ताभिः मित्राणि मिल्यन्ते.
उत्तमम्.
धन्यवादः.
हर्ष महोदय.
दुष्टेन कृष्णः निन्द्यते. दुष्टेन कृष्णो निन्द्येते. दुष्टेन कृष्णाः निन्द्यन्ते.
उत्तमम्. अस्तु, विराज महोदय.
अस्ति महोदय. आरक्षकेन चोरः ताड्यते. आरक्षकेन चोरौ ताड्येते. आरक्षकेन चोराः ताड्यन्ते.
उत्तमम्. रामु महोदय.
पित्रेण
पित्रा
पित्रा पुत्रं तर्ज्यते.
Two sons.
पित्रेण पित्रा पुत्रौ.
पुत्रः पुत्रौ.
पुत्रो तर्ज्यते. पित्रा पुत्राः तर्ज्यन्ते.
उत्तमम्. पित्रा पुत्रः तर्ज्यते. पित्रा पुत्रौ तर्ज्येते. पित्रा पुत्राः तर्ज्यन्ते. Same thing with मात्रा. सुमित्रा महोदय. सुमित्रा महोदय अस्ति वा?
क्षम्यतां. रमा वार्ता कथ्यते.
Wait, why is it Rama?
रमया.
Ramaya
वार्ता कथ्यते. Ramaya Varte Katyete. Ramaya Vartaha Katyante.
Uttamam. Kalpana Mahoday.
Shankarena Navanitam Chorayate. Shankarena Navanite Choryete. Shankarena Navanitani Choryante.
Uttamam. Narayanan Mahoday.
Ganeshena Griham Marjyate. Ganeshena Grihe Marjyate. Ganeshena Grihani Marjyante.
Uttamam. So, is the Vachana Sambandha between the Karma Pada and the Kriya Pada clear? Prashnaha na santi chet Purusha Sambandham Pashyamaha. So, again, let us keep the Kartrupadam as Balakena only to make life easy. So, what is the Purusha Sambandha? When it is Prathama Purusha, Saha Drushyate. So, one person, he is seen. Tau Drushyate, te Drushyante. Two people are seen, many people are seen. So, this is the Prathama Purusha. When we want to say you, Tvam Drushyase, Yuvam Drushyete, Yuyam Drushyadve. So, you are seen, you two are seen, all of you or many of you are seen. And Uttama Purusha, Aham Drushye, I am seen, Avam Drushyavahe, we two are seen, Ayam Drushyamahe, all of us or many of us are seen. So, whether it is Saha or Tvam or Aham is what determines whether it is Drushyate or Drushyese or Drushye. Same way in Dvivachana, whether it is Tau or Yuvam or Avam determines whether it is Drushyete, Drushyethe or Drushyavahe. Likewise, whether it is Te, Yuyam or Vayam determines whether it is Drushyante, Drushyadve or Drushyamahe. So, Drushyase, Drushyete, Drushyante, Kshamyatam, Drushyate, Drushyete, Drushyante, Drushyase, Drushyethe, Drushyadve, Drushye, Drushyavahe, Drushyamahe. We will do Abhyasa, it will become clear. So, Balika Abhyasan Likhati, Balikaya Abhyasaha Likhyante. We are doing Kartari to Karmani. That is the Abhyasa here. Chaitra Mahoday, Krupaya Karotu.
Shishuhu Mata Pitarau Pashyati.
So this is in Kartari. Convert to Karmani. So again, don't worry about the Kartrupadam. Change the Karma Padam and the Kriya Padam.
Shishuhu, Shishuna, is it?
Shishuna.
Shishuna,
Mata Pitara. Mata Pitara is the Pratipadikam. Akaranta Punlinga.
Pullinga. So Mata Pitarau only, right? Because there are two people here.
Satyam.
Shishuna Mata Pitarau Pashyate.
Pashyate va. Now
Pashyate. Pashyate. Pashyate.
Dvivachanam.
Dvivachanam. Mahodaya. Pashyate. Shishuna Mata Pitarau Pashyete.
Pashyete na drushyete. Drush dhatu. Drush dhatu. So drush becomes pashyati in kartari prayoga, whereas in karmani you just add yate or yete or yante to the dhatu to get the form. So shishuna mata pitarau drushyete.
Mahodaya, this Mata Pitrau will remain like that, is it? It won't get into Pratama or something? No.
It is. It becomes. So Mata Pitara is like Rama. Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramau,
Okay,
Raman.
Mata Pitrau. Okay. Pita word. Okay.
No, not Pita word. Mata Pitara is the Pratipadikam like Rama.
Okay.
मीरा महोदय एतत् करोतु कृपया.
सः मां पृच्छति. सः becomes तेन. Mom is aham. Pruchyate. Tena aham pruchyate.
Why pruchyate? Aham, right?
Aham, yeah. Aham is pruchye.
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 Tena aham pruchye. Arthah kaha?
I am seen by him.
Seen, asked.
Pruchye, sorry. Asked by him.
So, saha mam pruchyati. He asks me in Kartari. So, tena, by him. So, now we have to do Prathama Vibhakti of mam. So, aham and pruchyati becomes pruchye. So, by him, I am asked. Rajashri.
Rakshakena avam.
This should be avam.
Avam
Tarjyavahe. What is the meaning in Kartari Prayoga? First do the meaning in Kartari.
Kartari, the meaning is Rakshakaha. The policeman protects, no, not protects. Tarjayati is scolds. Scolds the two of us.
So Karmani, what it becomes? Rakshakena.
So Rakshakena. Avam. It will be avam only, right?
Satyam. Aham avam vayam, mam avam asman.
Yeah. So Rakshakena avam tarjyavahe.
Tarjyavahe. Satyam. So artah kaha?
Artha is the two of us are being scolded by the policeman.
The policeman, by the policeman, the two of us are scolded. Uttamam. Bala Mahodaya.
Matamahi asman palayati. Matamahya asman will be
Aham avam
vayam.
Vayam.
So Matamahya Vayam Palyate.
Vayam asti chet
Palyante.
atra pashyatu.
Sorry. Drishya Palyamahe.
Palyamahe. So the karma padam is aham. It is drishye. Avam drishyavahe. Vayam drishyamahe. So aham palye. Avam palyavahe. Vayam palyamahe. So same way. Tvam palyase. Yuvam palyethe. Yuyam palyadve. Saha palyate. Tau palyete. Te palyante. Palyante. Satyam. So this does not determine this. Only this determines this. So now we are varying the Purusha. So whatever Purusha this is in determines the lat, the lakara form of the Kriya Padam. So we are done with this. Vachana forms we have varied, we are done. Now we are varying the Purusha, whether it is Saha or Yuvam or Vayam or Avam. That is what determines the lakara form, and that is what we are doing an abhyasa on.
Bhanu Mahodaya.
Vadatu Mahodaya.
I have one small doubt.
Pruchati.
Pruchati, does it become prachyate or they? Because prach is the dhatu.
Prach is the dhatu, but it becomes pruchati and then pruchyate, pruchyete, pruchyante, pruchyase, pruchyethe, pruchyadve, pruchye, pruchyavahe, pruchyamahe. That's how it becomes.
Because I thought we had to add ya, and te to the dhatu.
Astu, astu. Pashyamaha. Pruchati, pashyamaha. You may be correct. Let us clarify that doubt. So the dhatu is prach, parantu in kartari form it becomes pruchati, pruchataha, pruchanti. Let us see what it becomes in karmani. Prach dhatu karmani, lat. This becomes pruch. Pruch only. It remains pruch, just like in kartari. Pruchate, pruchete, pruchante. So it is not a universal rule applicable for most of the cases.
Dhanyavad.
Good question. Hemanti Mahoday.
Sa bhavatah namati. Sa te taya taya bhavan namyate.
Bhavataha. What is bhavataha? So this is ekakshanam. This is kartari prayoga. So karta, karma, kriya. We are only doing those three. There is no trick here. No trick question. Karta, karma, kriya. So when it is bhavataha, what is the karma? What vibhakti and
you are being bowed by her.
No. Let's take it step by step. I'm guiding you. So karta, karma, kriya. So bhavat shabda, when is it bhavataha in karma? When it is karma, kartari prayoge bhavataha kada bhavati? It has to be ditya.
Bhavataha is sasti.
I'm saying this is karta, this is karma, this is kriya. I'm not bringing in Shashti or any other vibhakti. We are doing only Prathama Kartari Prayoga, Prathama Vibhakti, Ditya Vibhakti and Kriya Padam. So forget Shashti and all that. So what is Bhavataha if it is Karma Padam? What is Bhavat Shabda?
To you.
Bhavat Shabda Rupani Kani. Bhavan.
Bhavan,
Pullinge.
Bhavantau, Bhavantah.
Ditya Vibhakti. Anybody? Bhavantam.
Bhavata.
Bhavantam
Bhavatah.
Bhavantam. Bhavataha. Bahuvachana is Bhavataha. It is Ditya Bahuvachana. Bhavataha. Idanim Karoti.
So, Taya, Bhavantah, Bhavantah Namyante.
Bhavantaha Namyante.
Namyante.
Because Bhavantaha is Prathama Bahuvachanam Pulling.
Bahuvachanam.
Bhavan, Bhavantau, Bhavantaha, Bhavantam, Bhavantau, Bhavataha. It is not Bhavantaha, Bhavataha. Spashtam va? Is this clear?
It'll take some time.
That is why we are doing Abhyasa.
Mahodaya, I have one question. How to decide whether it is Tritiya Vibhakti Bahuvachanam or Panchami or Sashti Ekavachanam?
You can only get that from the context. Other than Sri Vidya Mahodaya, could everybody else mute, please? There is a background noise. So it is only from context. So will Panchami or Shashti make sense here? So if it is Panchami, he from me Namati, that doesn't make sense. He of me Namati, that also doesn't make sense. So it can only be Ditya Bahuvachan.
Understood. Thank you.
In general, that is the answer. But for this Abhyasa, it is, I'm telling you explicitly, there is no other Linga or Vachana, there is no other Vibhakti. Prathama, Karta, Karma, Kriya. Prathama Vibhakti, Ditya Vibhakti, Kriya Padam only. We are not doing anything extra at this point. So you can take it for granted. This is Ditya Vibhakti for this Abhyasa. Sumitra Mahodaya.
Saha Bhavatyau Namati. So Saga will be Tena. Bhavatyau is Vivachanam. So it will be Bhavatyau only, Mahodaya. Bhavatyau Namyete.
Namyete. Bhavatyau Namyete. Tau Drishyete. Bhavatyau Namyete. How is it Bhavatyau? Bhavati.
Bhavati, Bhavatyau, Bhavatyah. So Bhavatyau is same thing.
Satya. Hina Mahodaya. Hina Mahodaya. Astu. Rohini Mahodaya.
I'm there.
Vadati Hina Mahodaya.
Guruhu Tvam Tadayati. Then it will be Guravaha. No. Guruna. Guruna. Tvam Tadyate. Right?
Guruna Tvam Tadyate.
Tadyate.
Ekavachana. Uttama.
Ekavachana. Yeah.
Rohini Mahodaya.
Tadyase.
सत्यं मध्यमपुरुष सत्यं ताड्यसे त्वं ताड्यसे सत्यं धन्यवादः
ताड्यसे ओके सॉरी
धन्यवादः कृपया म्यूट करोतु हीना महोदय रोहिणी महोदय वदतु
पितामहः युवां ताडयति पितामही पितामहेन त्वं ताड्यते
what is yuvam
sorry युवां मध्यमपुरुष
त्वं युवां यूयं त्वां अनन्तरं
युवां
युष्मान् so द्वितीया विभक्ति द्विवचन so now convert that to prathama vibhakti dvivachan
युवां त्वं युयं
युवाम only satyam
युवां ताड्यसे
युवां
ताड्यते ताड्येते
त्वं ताड्यसे युवां ताड्येते यूयं ताड्यध्वे so guruna त्वां ताड्येते
the next one
धन्यवादः कस्य क्रमः अस्ति मीरा महोदय
महोदय पित्रा Yushman would be Yushman will be Yum, is it? Yushman is Bahuvachana, so it has to be Yum. So Yum will be what was the Tadyate only? Tadyadve.
Tadyadve. Yum Tadyadve. So Tvam Tadyase, Yuvam Tadyethe, Yuyam Tadyadve. If it is Uttama Purusha, Aham Tadye, Avam Tadyavahe, Vayam Tadyamahe. So you are being scolded, you two are being scolded, and you are all being scolded. I am scolded, Aham Tadye, Avam Tadyavahe, we two are being scolded, Vayam Tadyamahe, we are all being scolded. And if you take Prathama Purusha, Saha or Sa Tadyate, he or she is being scolded, Tau Tadyete, those two are being scolded, Te Tadyante, they are all being scolded. Gayatri Mahoday.
शिक्षकः तौ पृच्छति शिक्षकेन तौ पृच्छे
क्रियापदं किं
पृच्छेते
पृच्छेते तौ पृच्छेते so सः पृच्छते तौ पृच्छेते ते पृच्छन्ते त्वं पृच्छसे युवां पृच्छ्येते यूयं भवती एव वदतु
अहं पृच्छे आवा पृच्छावहे वयं पृच्छामहे
उत्तमम्. So as you can see, as the Purusha of the karma changes, the Kriya Padam also takes different form. सुधा महोदय अन्तिमं करोतु.
शिक्षकेन ताम. Tam is tam. Tam pruchate.
What is tam?
Tam. Tam is Sitam. That is okay.
Strilinga, Dvitiya Vibhakti, Ekavachana. Ekavachana. So now you have to convert it into Strilinga, Prathama Vibhakti, Ekavachana.
Prathama tam is sa. Sa pruchate.
Shikshakena sa pruchate. Sa pruchate, and then do all these 9 forms. Sa pruchate.
Sa pruchate. Tau pruchate.
Tau na. Sa only. Take sa only.
Okay. Ta pruchate. No.
Sa te. Te.
Te
taha.
pruchate.
Te pruchate.
Pruchante.
Taha pruchante. This won't change, right? From Madhyama Purusha and
From pruchase. Yuvam pruchete. Yuyam pruchadve. Aham pruchye. Avam pruchavahe. Vayam pruchamahe.
Uttama. So, Kartari Prayoga, Kartrupadam Prathama, Karmapadam Dithiya, Kriyapadam, it follows the Kartrupadam. In Karmani Prayoga, Kartrupadam is in Tritiya, Karmapadam is in Prathama, and Kriyapadam, Karmapadam Anusayati. So this is an important statement, but we have an abhyasa. We will take it up in the next class. I think we are over our time. We'll start here in the next class. So is what we studied clear? I know it is confusing. I know it needs a lot of abhyasa, but conceptually, I know you may not be able to give out answers. If I ask you, you may not be able to answer quickly, but is the concept clear? Concept मध्ये clarity अस्ति वा? प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? सन्देहाः सन्ति वा? पृच्छन्तु कृपया. Because I want you to understand this concept very clearly, because we will start doing, we'll go back to doing the Anvaya Rachana of Sankhepa Ramayana Shloka. There are many shlokas that use Karmani Prayoga. And unless you get this clear, the shlokas will not become clear. So if you have doubts, ask. Even after going home, if you have doubts, send them on Signal or email or whatever. Don't hesitate. This is a very confusing topic. That's why we kept it to the last. Unless we do lots of abhyasa, it will be confusing. Because we are asking you to forget what we studied in the last 1.5 years, and now we are saying that vibhakti, this vibhakti, and all that. So it is confusing. I acknowledge that. Astu, kimapi nasti chet.
एकं प्रश्नम् अस्ति. अत्र भवान् स्थाप इति धातु लिखतु on the slides मध्ये. Homework 34 they given in dhatu, we have to put appropriate rupam. So tatra stha dhatu asti. So we have to sthapayate or just sthayate.
Stha is a different dhatu, right? So look up the stha dhatu forms in what is that? Sanskrit abhyas. It's a different dhatu.
Yeah. Oh, so it's a two different dhatus. ओके
सत्यं सत्यम्
आम् आम् धन्यवादः
अन्ये प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा
न
so stha is a different dhatu
ओके
tishtati tishtatah tishtanti etc. that is the कर्तरि form कर्मणि form मध्ये किं भवति स्थीयते स्थीयेते स्थीयन्ते स्थीयसे स्थीयेथे स्थीयते स्थीये स्थीयावहे स्थीयामहे
धन्यवादः
that is स्थाप्यते स्थाप्येते स्थाप्यन्ते भिन्नमस्ति
आम् धन्यवादः
so this is a good sanskritabhyas.in is a very good site. You don't need to know the dhatu, just put the lakara form if you have that, and it will give you the dhatu. And if there is an upasarga, it will also tell you what is upasarga. So it's a good site. Try to practice with that. And I think nowadays even Ashtadhyayi also has started giving. Previously you had to know the dhatu. Now you don't need to. I think it has also become intelligent. अस्तु अन्ये प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा अस्तु गायत्री महोदय मङ्गलश्लोकं कृपया करोतु अन्ये सर्वे म्यूट् मध्ये भवन्तु कृपया
पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शांति शांति शांति
धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः